Celebrities who ruined their own careers. Today, let's talk about stars who had it all: fame, fortune, and adoring fans, only to lose it all because of their own actions. Whether it was saying something problematic, getting caught up in legal drama, or making choices that left us all scratching our heads, these celebrities fell from grace in a big way. So grab your popcorn because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's get into it. First up, we have Matt Lauer. This guy was the face of NBC for decades. He hosted The Today Show, covered major events like 9/11, and was basically morning TV royalty. But in 2017, everything came crashing down when multiple women accused him of sexual misconduct. Allegations of inappropriate behavior and even assault surfaced. And just like that, Matt Lauer was gone. Poof. Vanished. He's denied the claims, but his career? Yeah, that's not coming back. Next, we have Oscar Pistorius. Known as the Blade Runner, Oscar was a global sensation. He made history as the first double amputee to compete in the Olympics, and everyone loved his underdog story. But in 2013, everything changed when he was accused of murdering his girlfriend, Reeva Steenkamp. He claimed it was an accident, but the courts didn't buy it. Oscar was convicted of culpable homicide and sentenced to prison. Now, let's talk about Ezra Miller. They were on top of the world, starring in major franchises like Fantastic Beasts and The Flash. But over the past few years, Ezra's been in the news for all the wrong reasons. Arrests, allegations of grooming and abuse, and just a whole lot of chaos. They've apologized and said they're seeking treatment for mental health issues, but their career? Yeah, it's not looking great. Remember Jared Fogle, the Subway guy who lost a ton of weight and became the face of the franchise? Well, in 2015, Jared was arrested for some truly horrific crimes involving minors. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison, and Subway immediately cut ties with him. This one's especially shocking because Jared was seen as this wholesome, relatable guy. But behind the scenes? Yeah, not so much. Kevin Spacey was one of the most respected actors in Hollywood. From The Usual Suspects to House of Cards, he was everywhere. But in 2017, multiple men came forward with allegations of sexual misconduct. Spacey denied the claims, but the damage was done. He was fired from House of Cards, and his career has been in freefall ever since. Rudy Giuliani was once known as America's mayor for his leadership after 9/11. But these days, he's more known for his bizarre press conferences, his role in the 2020 election controversy, and most recently, allegations of groping. It's a far cry from the hero status he once held. Jussie Smollett made headlines in 2019 when he claimed he was the victim of a hate crime. But as the investigation unfolded, it turned out he had allegedly staged the whole thing. He was convicted of felony disorderly conduct and served a short jail sentence. Lizzo was on top of the world. Grammy wins, chart-topping hits, and a message of self-love that resonated with millions. But in 2023, she was hit with a lawsuit from her former dancers, alleging a toxic work environment and some seriously inappropriate behavior. Lizzo has denied the claims, but the damage to her reputation might already be done. Ellen DeGeneres built her brand on kindness and positivity. But in 2020, multiple employees came forward with allegations of a toxic work environment behind the scenes of her show. Ellen apologized and made changes, but the damage was done. Her show ended in 2022, and her reputation took a major hit. Kanye West, now known as Ye, has always been controversial. But in 2022, he crossed a line with a series of anti-Semitic remarks. The backlash was swift. He was dropped by his talent agency, banned from social media, and Adidas ended their partnership with his Yeezy brand. Finally, we have Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. These two were America's sweethearts, but they faced major backlash in 2023 when it was revealed they wrote letters of support for Danny Masterson ahead of his sentencing for rape. They later apologized, but the damage to their reputations was already done.